Hello, hello. It's been a while since I've posted. I don't know when the last time was, but I'm going to try and get this train rolling again. I've made that announcement a few times already. But I've been away for the last 2 weeks, working on a project that I hope will result into a wonderful result a couple of days from now. And it's no longer in my hands. But what I can do is distract myself while I was working during those 2 weeks in Thorpe Bay. It's about a couple of hours outside London, right by the estuary. That's a body of water, for those not in the know. And I told myself I was not gonna touch this fucking thing for 2 full weeks until I get my finger picking game solid. I should say solid to the next level, and then I still have a lot more improvement to do. But here is an example of what was achieved. For example, when it came to Desolation Row, I would do things along the lines of so I was more or less in that realm. So here's what I could do now, right? After 2 weeks of not touching this fucking thing. I love it, but I enjoy picking a bit too much. So here we go. And again, one thing that hasn't changed is that you always play better when there's not a camera on you. Take my word for it. But yeah, the finger picking thing is going well. Because what I used to do in the past, it's Monday, I should be doing a metronome thing, but fuck it. It's finger picking Fridays. What do I call it? Man, it's been a while. So I used to do something along the lines of this. Hold on. What was the chord progression that I came up with when I was like 17? Wait. Oh, come on. used to be fluent with a fingering pattern, but the thing is, though, is that I really want to maintain the discipline of it. I like the way classical musicians do things. And I don't want to study classical. Obviously, I want to learn aspects of classical, but it's not a focus. Jazz is more my thing. And I had a finger picking pattern, but I didn't like the fact that I always thumbed the G string. And gotta stop making that face when I come up with a sexual innuendo. But I like this discipline of the thumb being in the E, A, and D string, index finger G, middle finger B, and then ring finger single E. Um, and then the pinky staying there. Now, you don't have to do it this way. My friend Andrew told me actually today that Jeff Beck only thumbed his way. I need to look that up. That only basically used a thumb and a whammy bar. In all the years I've been watching Jeff Beck, I thought he was using at least the index and occasionally the middle. That would have been my guess. I don't remember him using ring finger, but now I'm going to have to go back to the videos with pleasure and find out how true this is. And if it's not, well, we'll know, won't we? And what's happening is that I like the way classical musicians do it because I think there is an optimal position to maintain. But there is an argument to be made that the music you come up with is largely influenced by whatever finger pattern you have. And if it sounds great, then that's the finger pattern and fantastic. But I do like the optimal approach. I'm into that. And because it does allow you with more choices. I think the problem with classical musicians is that they don't spend enough time restricting their finger patterns to a specific way outside of the convention of, pinky, thumb, EAD, index, middle finger, ring finger, single. And I think that's a big problem. They should fool around the thumb because it does affect timing. It does affect your creative choices when you move. And Jeff Beck may have, as much as he was a genius, I wonder what his music would sound like. Not necessarily better or worse, but what would his music sound like if he had that larger palette? And I better take Jeff Beck's name out of this because it may very well not be true that he was not a full hand finger pattern guy. Here, I might as well look it up now. A YouTube video of me looking up. Hey Siri, how you doing? Oh wait, I'm speaking to Google. She's not gonna like that. Did Jeff Beck only use his thumb for finger style? No, Jeff Beck did not only use his thumb for fingerstyle playing. While he frequently employed his thumb and index finger for finger picking, he also utilized his ring and pinky fingers. Ooh, man, see? I'm going to tell Andrew off. Especially for manipulating the whammy bar and volume knob. He stopped using a pick entirely in the 1980s. That I knew. And developed a unique fingerstyle technique. See, my friend spoke with such confidence about this, and I told him, I'm going to look that up because that doesn't sound right. So I'm going to send this to him and tell him that I'm shooting a video of me basically telling him he was wrong. Wait, Andrew? I should not be doing this on a video, but I'm in the mood. Hey mate, looks like you're wrong. Jeff did use more than just his thumb. and I'm recording a video on YouTube where you are mentioned, but not your last name, of you being flat out wrong. Because I may or may not be high on mushrooms as I'm recording this. And for legal reasons, one must not confess to this. All right, so let's get back to something serious, okay? All right. No, I'm not high on mushrooms. I'm just joking. So with words, doing that finger snap pattern, I learned it from either Paul David or a guy named Baz from Brooklyn. He has a YouTube channel, and I've mentioned him before in a previous vid. And Baz Lerner or something like that. And he's brilliant. He's a very low-key guy. And Paul David is, he's Dutch. He's very cool. And I either from one of the two, I learned this particular pattern. I think it was Paul David, come to think of it. He had a pattern of like this. Yeah. Yeah. My timing's off today. I'll go slower. And the reason why I am in this state has absolutely nothing to do with mushrooms. It is 31 degrees in London today. I told myself, don't eat anything all day. All I had was a few pieces of holy bread throughout the day, maybe 5 or 6 in total, maybe 8. And yeah, probably 8. And what happened was is that I decided to go the whole day without food because during the last 2 weeks when I was in Thorpe Bay, I binged on a level truly obscene. I was staying at a friend's place, and he's Indian, and there's no such thing as a moderate diet in an Indian household. It's very much like a Mediterranean one, just way less healthy. and and I did a lot of that and scotch. So I ended up putting on 3 kilograms, and I need to lose it this week. So I told myself I'm going to go back to eating once a day to drop that weight. And then on top of that, I think that's why I'm in my state of delirium, because after going 24 hours without food, I went to the calisthenics park just to do a simple 5 sets, 3 reps of pull-ups, because I couldn't do much more. The extra weight has hurt my rep performance. And so what happened was I went for a long walk, got back home, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm listening to John Williams, classical guitar, not the movie guy, John Williams, composer, John Williams, the classical guitarist. And then I thought to myself, I haven't posted in a long time. And then I thought about a dear friend of mine, and she constantly encourages me to practice and maintain my posts. So I decided to surrender to her will and post this vid. So I did progress. I need to work on my timing, but the fact is that although it may not sound different to you, it is different because I'm using a much more disciplined fingerstyle pattern. So I'm very happy about that. I told myself for 2 weeks, and I'm glad I didn't. The pics were there available to me because I brought them with me, but they were right there on the desk, but I avoided them. It's like a cocaine addict leaving lines of cocaine on the desk and willing himself not to do any. I've never done cocaine, so but I imagine it's a very difficult thing to resist once you're used to using it. So don't do drugs is the moral of the story. And two, well, make that number two. And the number one moral of the story is that the best way to learn something is to stop yourself from doing the thing that interferes with what it is you're learning. So I love picking. I love coming up with various. I just love exploring various sounds because I love the sound of a pick. But fingerstyle is something I truly need to master. I think it's going to make me stand out better in as a singer performing. And this is just me once again in a shameful attempt trying to bounce back and be the guy who was posting 7 days a week. And I'm not going to gig for the next couple of months, I don't think. I'm going to be postponing that. I need to learn a lot more various techniques, and I need to work on my singing voice a lot better. I need to work on my timing. And these are all things you'll learn going on stage, but frankly, I don't have the time. If I am going to Montreal next week, and it looks like I'm quite hopeful, I should say. It doesn't look like I am, but I'm leaving it to a higher power to get me there. The previous 2 weeks was work in that progress. I'll find out on Wednesday. But if I am in Montreal, I'll probably buy a guitar when I'm down there and maybe do an open mic. I think it would be nice to be in my home city, if you will, and do an open mic and make a complete fool of myself to friends. That might be fun, actually. I'll never hear the end of it, that's for sure. But I'll mock them a year from now when I'm magnificent at it. So that's it. I wish you all a beautiful night. And I will post again tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Tuesday. And if I recall correctly, I called them Tremolo Tuesdays. So I'm going to bring out my black Strat that I haven't used in well over 2 weeks because I only took my acoustic with me. And let's see how it goes. And I think I'm going to avoid using a pick. I think I'm going to use a thumb style and see how that records. Maybe it's going to give me some insights. I mean, Jeff Beck did that, right? Tremolo arm with his Strat and thumb. And I need to find out what else he used. I think they said he uses index and ring finger, and the pinky, the whammy bar, I think. It's so funny, all these years of listening to Jeff Beck, you don't think about which fingers he's using, and all the videos I've seen of him, I'm sure I've noticed stuff, and it just didn't register. So when Andrew told me for sure all he did was use his thumb, I thought to myself, that can't be right. So I'm glad I looked it up. Maybe it wasn't a wise idea to do that in front of you, but so be it, right? And that's the end of it. God bless. I wish you all a beautiful night. I think I'm going to post this. Why not? Why not? Why not? And this heat is making me truly delirious. Yep, 30 degrees in London. And I'll leave you at that. Bisous, bisous.